Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to go through how to set up a CAM part in SolidCAM 2022. I'll be covering all the basics including stock size setup, machine setup and datum setup. I hope you find the video useful and make sure to leave any comments and I'll be happy to go through anything with yourselves. Right, let's get into it. So I've got a random example part here. And the first thing I wanted to do, if I wanted to make a CAM part from this part, is click on the SolidCAM Manager tab. Click on this menu here and go to milling. Obviously it just depends on what machine you have got, whether you have got a mill turn or turning or a lathe. So external, create the CAM part, yes, CAM part name, just call that example 1. This is the directory which is going to be saved into, so we'll green tick that. And here it brings you into the setup for your part. So the first one is going to be pick your machine. So I'm just going to do this on a 5-axis Haas UMC 750. Right, now I need to define my coordinate system. So if you click on coordinates, you've got various different options here. Select associated face, which will automatically pick our location. I usually find selecting a face to be a bit more accurate and where I want to put the datum. So I'll pick select face, and then this drop down menu you can actually select which face to choose. So I want it the top center of the model box. So say I was going to machine it from this side first. So if I select that face there, that puts my datum into the middle of the part. Okay. And then obviously you can change this, you can rotate it. If I wanted to rotate it, flip it around in Z, if I wanted to do it at 90 degrees, I can do, or I can modify the position of my datum. I'm just going to leave that as 0 for the sake of this video, so let's green tick that. Tick that again. Okay, so there's my first position, Mach 1 position, so that's going to be my primary datum, which everything's going to come from. The next up is the stock size. So I've got it set here, and also you can change this in the settings. So I've got it set on stock size. So if I just select the model, it'll actually put a box around the whole job, and then I can adjust it accordingly to whatever my stock size is. If I've got material that needs taking off, I can add this into here, so I can change that to 100, change the Y to 55 and the Z to 65, so I've got about 10 mil on each face to take off. It gives me a good amount of material to take off that. And then I want my datum to be the top of the stock, so if I select this view here, just a quick tip there guys, if you press space you can actually select a view quickly, and then I can actually offset target here. So if I set my Z to 0, there you go, it brings my stock size right to the top. Okay, so then what you can do is actually create a 3D model of this stock here, or you can add a box to the CAD model. I usually just go for add a box. So if I'm ever bringing any work holding in voices or anything, I can actually position my stock within the voice. So if I select that, that'll actually make that as a 2D drawing in there. Okay, so let's green tick that. See, that will stay on now. So you see my stock size is actually a 2D drawing around the block. Okay, so next up is target. So the target is basically the model that you want to machine. So if I go to CAD selection, click down menu from the tree here, if I click on the design model, that'll select the whole model, resume, green tick that, and that'll be my target selected. And then let's scroll down. So next one is machine database. This is for the R machining, so if you have actually got R machining, it's worth doing. These have been set up from SolidCAM. So we've got UMC 750 on machine, and all I've got to do is pick my material from my material database. So this part, let's say this is going to be an aluminium T6. Okay, then you can actually pick the machine level. We'll leave it at 8 because it's aluminium. Next one is the flyout window. So if you click on this, it's got machine options here, so I can actually put your values in. So programs by, I'll put my initials there, customer, so whoever the part's actually for. So I'm just going to put example into that one. Drawing number, obviously I haven't got a drawing number for this, so let's put 1. So, but you can fill that in for any parts, any CAD drawings that you have got. Issue number, self-explanatory, material, aluminium, T6. I mean, you don't have to fill any of these in. It's just it is useful if you ever have got any setter operators, because this all comes up on the actual program. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So if you green tick that, that will actually create your CAM part that we can start putting toolpaths into. Okay, so there you can see, obviously it says the machine at the top there, my coordinate manager's there, so I can always go back and change that if I wanted to. My stock is there, my target. Okay, so that is the basic of actually setting your part up. And then if I wanted to, obviously I'll need to go and start programming the job now. So on operations, if you right click on operations, machine setup, add this to the operations tree. So this is going to be, so let me just move that over here. I'm on a double screen. There you go. So machine setup, call that machine setup 1. And then this is where you can actually add any fixtures. So if you've got any fixtures, I can import that. I'll do that in another video. If you'd like to see that, I'll actually import that and show how to set the fixture up. Table position, which is going to be map 1-1, which is our main position. So okay, that's, you can see we've got setup 1 down here under operations. And then from here on, you can actually start programming the parts. You can start adding your operations through any of these. I'll go through some of these machine operations in a lot more detail in future videos. But that, I think that is it for now. That is just a quick video tutorial on how to set up a CAM part in SolidCAM 2022. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the video, and I'll be sure to get back to you and help you with anything that you didn't understand in the video. And be sure to like and subscribe to this video, guys, please. I appreciate you watching, and thank you. I'll see you again soon.